welcome back. It's time to do another preview. This time I will be talking about Watford, who we face at the Lane. After 2 away games, we're finally going back home, but let's hope we can continue with our winning ways. As usual, I'll start off by talking a little bit about our opposition to get to know them a little better, about their history and stuff. I'll then talk about team news from their point of view and our point of view, some injuries we know about, and then I will go on to the most exciting part of the whole video, which is predictions, and see what I reckon the game will turn out to be like. So Watford were founded in 1881 as Watford Rovers, and during the next couple of years they were renamed and merged with their local rivals, and eventually in 1898 they created what we now know today as Watford Football Club. So Watford played at several grounds in their early history, but in 1922 they moved to Vicarage Road, which is still their current home. Their nicknames also changed a lot in these periods, but cutting a long story short, they started off as the Brewers and they're now called the Hornets. If you want to look into it, it's actually quite interesting how much it's changed, but I won't go into details. Watford's greatest period of success came under the late Graham Taylor between 1977 and 1987. During this period they rose from the 4th division to the 1st division, they finished 2nd in the league, they got to the UEFA Cup, they reached the FA Cup finals, and they also got to the FA Cup semi-finals against us, which they lost 4-1. Their current spell in the Premier League came after promotion in April 2015. They are owned by the Pozzo family, who also own the Italian club Udinese. After 7 managers in 5 years, their current manager Walter Mazzari has been at the club since July last year. When we won the reverse fixture 4-1 on New Year's Day, it looked as though Watford could slip into trouble. Since then, it seemed like they've sorted themselves out and they've secured a Premier League spot for next season. Their 1-0 win over Sunderland ended a 4-game winless run for them, and the 2-0 win against West Brom means that they're now sitting in 10th place with 9 points above the relegation zone. Moving on to team news, starting off with Watford. Their top goal scorer this season is Troy Deeney. Their defence will be very interesting because they have 2 injuries in Kabul and Prodal, and Bredos got sent off against West Brom, so he's serving his 1-match ban against us. Apart from Kabul, they also have Gomez and Capu, who are all ex-Spurs players. They're more than likely to line up in a 4-5-1 formation with Troy Deeney up front on his own. I can imagine they won't be too adventurous just because of how shaky their defence will probably be. As for Spurs, we're obviously without Lamela and Winks. They're out for the rest of the season. Hopefully Loris is feeling better and we will see him back in goal. Rose is still out, so Davies will play a left back. Kane may or may not return. Let's hope he does. He would give a big boost for the team. But then again, we haven't been doing too bad without him. As I said, it still would be pretty good if he came back. If not, then hopefully Janssen gets a start. He deserves it. He's been playing really well recently. So our formation depends on Wanyama once again. Hopefully he'll be back and then we'll play in a 3-4-3 formation. If not, then we might play in a 4-2-3-1, but who knows, we've actually been rotating our lineup and formation quite frequently, which is good to see that we're able to change it around. So finally, the part you've all been waiting for, predictions. So given their defence and how shakily it will probably line up, I think it is more than reasonable for us to expect to score a few goals. However, I think they'll definitely sit back and try to defend as much as possible. They'll try to frustrate us, as they will be more than happy with a point. Obviously, we're on a brilliant form, picking up 2 wins away, 2 hard-fought wins as well, and then we're going back home to our fortress, so I can easily imagine us winning this game 2 or 3-0. Hopefully we will see a lot of goals at the Lane. Please let me know your predictions in the comments section down below. I would love to see your thoughts and views ahead of the game. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave it a massive thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Spurs related content from me. Other than that, hopefully I will see you next time, and come on you Spurs!